Hey y'all, what's going on? Happy Sunday, happy Sunday. I know y'all just watched what I just watched. I needed a minute to catch my breath. It went down tonight. Had some strange moments, but overall, I say it was pretty entertaining. We're going to find out what y'all had to say in a minute. Now, first things first, I got to thank everybody who already hit the like button. I appreciate you. And if you haven't hit it yet, don't worry, it ain't too late. Go ahead and grab that bad boy and hit it right now before we get too deep. Now, if you have not subscribed and you know you like to come over here and hear us talk about this show, you know you like to come over here and get your brain food, your soul food, and get something to laugh at, make sure that you subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And if you want to become a channel member and join these ladies who have crowns by their names, please feel free to do so. And I'll be happy to have you over here. We all will in the royal family. So now that we got that out the way, y'all know I ain't comfortable until we greet everybody in the doggone room. So let me run down the list and do what I do best. Y'all know I got to holler at everybody. You know this. Okay? So let me see who we got. Egypt Nile, our archangel, the head archangel in the building. We got JC. Hey, girl. Nacho Twins mama, what's happening? Oh, there's mama's baby. Okay, she got the fire. She got that fire. Rochelle, how you doing? Wani, good to see you. Hey, boo. All right, all right. Who else is in here? My good sis Spiller. How you doing? All right, y'all help Wani out because she don't know how to do it. Nacho Twins mama, you in here? I think I hollered at you already. Who else? Who else? Queen Mermaid, good to see you. All right, y'all. It is the beautiful, talented, kind hearted, just lovely CC Miller in the building. Good to see you. Juanita, hey girl, good to see you. Good to see Juanita. You made it. You made it. Helene Easley, all the way from Las Vegas, Nevada. Hey, Andrew Mack, you back? Okay. Andrew say good evening, all. Well, good evening to you, sweet diva. What's up, girl? Hey, Yvette. How you doing? Angie, my sis, all the way from Miami, Florida. Good to see you. Sandra Richardson, how are you? Marva, you made it. Hey, Dana Cutler. What? Queena, you ain't have to work. Girl, it's good to see you. Good to see you. Cocktails with Lovable Lisa. How you doing, dog? Good to see you. Sassy girl. Hey there. Mm-hmm. All right, all right. Y'all piling on in here. Let me keep hollering at everybody. Kim D. Oh, what a pretty picture. Hey, Kim D. Good to see you. Just your fancy. How you doing? Oh, wow. All right, all right. The crew is all here. Let me finish. Let me finish. Yolanda Franklin. Girl, it's been a little while. How you been? Barbara Parker, good to see you. Who else we got? Who else we got? Deandra, hey. All right. Auntie Eva, you say you need 9 more likes to catch them up. Get on them, Auntie Eva. Get on them. We need them likes. Y'all slam that button. Plum, how you doing? Zelene Turner, you made it back. Hey, girl. All right. Rose Noel, hello, beautiful lady. Good to see you. There go my small space. All right now. Okay, okay, okay. You know I ain't happy till I speak to everybody, but sometimes it gets a little tough. Dora Rodriguez, how you doing? Wanda. Hey, Wanda. All right. Catherine Bennett, how you doing? All right. Kim Bird, hey, girl. DT, you made it? Lord, them pictures be killing me. DT is, I'm telling you, he's an assassin. Smart Cookie. Hey, doll. I'm so glad you made it. You know we missed you. Your family missed you over here. Hey, Angel baby. 11, Lady 747 is in here. The beautiful Chanel D Queen. Good to see you. Vita Worship is here from Denver. Lel coming in here on the sniper squad, always shooting from the chat. All right, Latasha Black, good to see you. Smooch, Smooch, I love your name. Hey, darling. Happy to see you made it up in here. Ooh, child. Savvy mama. Easy breezy. How you doing? There's my Juan. Juan, we missed you. How you been? Okay, good to see you. Listen, I done hollered at everybody this here. Y'all know what I always say. Me, the head sniper. I feel complete now. I feel complete. Okay? Y'all know what I always say. Anybody that comes in after I greet Y'all make sure y'all make everybody feel welcome, okay? Don't let nobody feel left out, please. And thank you. Y'all know how we do. We treat everybody good over here. We ain't got no funny acting folks. So y'all make sure that we give everybody who walks in the room the royal welcome. Now, if y'all don't mind, can we get into what we just watched tonight on our good television screens? Now, it's some stuff that went on. And if y'all don't mind, I'm going to talk about it. Okay? So y'all know how we do. I'll let you know what I saw, and when we finish, we're going to see if y'all saw the same thing I did. Okay? Now, the first thing that caught my attention was they started off on the whole Sprinter ride heading back. And I think they were finishing up that whole conversation, if you can even call it a conversation between G and Ashley. I say with anything else that out of everything that man did on this trip, I still say the man ain't did nothing. I don't understand what the problem is. Hey, chubby girl cuteness, you just finished Marvel. Okay. Hey, G darling. Hey, Sharon Stanley. I just didn't see what a man did nothing, but y'all heard my opinion on that. Hey, Delicia. So anyway, they get back to the house. Everybody start getting ready. Why Rob and Giz, good old Gizzard and Rob Base, still complaining, talking about how much we got to pay to open this door up right here, this and that and this. You paid for a hotel room. Why did you even come back to the house? You miserable old heifers. Why didn't they go back to the hotel that they paid for? They were so miserable. Hey, educated female life. But anyway, the cameraman didn't spend too much time. Hey, Miss Netta. Hey, happy to be happy. The cameraman ain't spent too much time checking for them to watch them to see what all they was going to complain about. So like I said, everybody getting ready. The caterer done showed up. Mia and G come down the stairs, and we saw more foolishness. See, this is what I'm talking about. G has done enough stuff legitimately, or as y'all have named him over here, DJ Nasty G. DJ Nasty G has done enough stuff to where we ain't got to add nothing to it. The man is gross. Hey, PBH. Yes, boo. They are haters with a capital H. And both of them T's capital. It's ridiculous. So they coming down the stairs. He making comments about her tight A. And, she takes it like a pro. I guess she's accustomed to that man. That man is her man. That's her business. And then they had to show or let us hear the clumping down the stairs. It was the clump for me. How she was clumping down the stairs, and he mentioned it and used the word clump. I wasn't ready. Catherine, what you say? Hey, DS. Why was he talking about Ashley sleeping when Candace was sleeping in front of the bus? It was just somebody joking. People do that. Somebody fall asleep like, ooh, child, look at her. She knocked that. That wasn't deep enough for nobody to have no attitude over. It's a hot mess. What you say? Oh, you hollering at DS. Okay, I'm trying to catch up. Yeah, DJ Nasty G is a whole hot A mess. Yes. Production is definitely messy because I believe they turned up the microphone so we could catch them feet plumping. Now that's what I believe. Okay? Ain't make no sense. He nasty. That's why he DJ Nasty G. Creeping to see your perspective. Hey, 2%. How you been? Good to see you. Now the Scissor Sisters probably did some. Oh Lord, see, No, DT, you ain't gonna make me say that. Ashley was definitely looking for a moment, Miss Edith. You so pretty. I love your picture. Okay. Ashley got on my girl. She got on my nerves last week and tonight. Hey, picking the brain 3, honey. So anyway, moving right along from the clumping from Clumpgate. Okay. So they get on down the stairs. You see Karen and Ray come sliding in there with their matching hats, dancing and stuff. Miss Karen say they doing a backwards electric slide and whatnot. I thought it was cute. I love to see little old black folks in love. I don't see nothing wrong with it. It was a beautiful moment. And so right about then, somewhere along in there, we ain't finna get into all them little minuscule details that don't mean too much, but we gonna talk about it. So that right about then, before we did that, let me just ask y'all this. Did y'all see Eddie putting Wendy's shoes on? Was that not the cutest thing ever? I thought that was cute. I'm sorry. I just had to mention it. It was adorable. It was a beautiful black married couple moment, and I was feeling it. I'm telling you, it plucked at the heartstrings. So anyway, after Ray and Karen, cha-cha'd up in that kitchen, it was right about then that Wendy let them know that she set everything up outside, that she wanted them to, enjoy the outdoors, the ambiance outside. And so they came out the door to have their fancy crab boil. And it did look like a real nice crab boil. Dana, you shaded as the devil. This girl say, you mean Idris. No, I mean Eddie. I ain't finna tell that lie now. If Wendy think her man look like Idris, I can't tell her nothing. It's a sad frog that don't croak over their own pond. That's all I could say. Zaleen, what you say? They could only pay for the one night? See, I ain't studying y'all. I ain't studying about y'all. Y'all done started it already. Already. Yep, you tired of Ashley popping that boob out? Me too. Me too. I think everybody is in unison. So they get out the door. Everything looked real nice. And they was talking about it was a fancy crab boil. You know, G went and got him a little food and went inside at first. So I thought Mr. G was just going to tap out for the night because he could clearly see that these hookers is messy and silly and petty and below his tax bracket. Hey, Marilyn. So I didn't blame him for going inside. I was shocked that he came back out. But he went on in there. The toasting was kind of cute. I ain't figured out yet why Wendy want to toast everything. This girl got a toast for everything. I'm liking Wendy more than I did last season, but I'm like, girl, you trying too hard. Listen, if they don't want to be positive, if it was me, I probably would have packed up and went home. And I'd have just let them stay there and argue and tear each other to shreds. Ain't no way in the hell. I'd have sat there steady trying to push positivity down their throats. He say, I don't know why they had to go all the way outside. The crab boil was already going to be in rock. Oh, you know what? I almost read that. You almost got me. Hey, Janice Washington. Yeah, they got her. They got her. We're going to get to it. So anyway, they did the little toasting thing. And, you know, Ashley started asking Eddie about his mama. Now, listen. Hey, Miss G. This is where they lost me. Hey, Kim Grimes. All right, y'all. She says she is a new member all the way from Hartford, Connecticut. Y'all, please give her a royal welcome. We're so happy to see you, and we're happy to have you. Y'all, please give Kim Grimes a royal welcome. Please do. Diamond Pearl Jim, how you doing, girl? So anyway, she asking about the mama. I thought it was messy. It was out the way. I think she was looking for something negative to go on because, you know, she feeds off negative energy, but she should stop because I think the more negativity she takes in, the larger her forehead becomes. So I want her to really think about that. You know, give it a minute. Think it over and decide if that's really what she want to do. Okay? And yes, I'm curious as to whether she want to keep poking the negativity bell, but she keeps trying. She's giving it all she's got. That's right, y'all. Please welcome her to the royal family. I appreciate that. Okay? Thank you so much. Thank you so much, family. So anyway, he said that he talked to his mom a few weeks ago. It was a real cold, casual conversation. You know, how's the family? He said the door is cracked. Now, I'm going to tell you what got on my nerves. It's like the minute we see something nice, we got to see somebody with foolishness. And guess who it was? Edward James Almost, otherwise known as Mia Thornton. She had to jump in that in her confessional, make it about her, and center herself in that conversation. It didn't have nothing to do with you. Yeah, I like that. But it's the fact that it had nothing to do with her. Why did you center yourself? Thank you. Girl, listen, Pennywise, I'm afraid. I'm afraid for her. We're going to talk about it a little bit later. Okay, I didn't understand what was going on. Yolanda say Ashley was messy with Chris and not Eddie. She need to focus on Michael not being into her no more. Now, that's something for her to worry about right there. That's something for her to really worry about. So anyway, she got into it. They talked about it and was saying that the door was cracked. Of course, Mia got to try to make herself the poster child because I guess she said, I'm trying to show you that my situation with my mama is iffy. So don't y'all go talking about nobody else's mama. You know, it's got to be about me and my mama and her addiction and what's going on with me and my mama and how I felt abandoned and I and me and me. Girl, just because your name is Mia, you ain't got to say me every 2 seconds, please and thank you. So anyway, you know, Eddie was just like, you know, we're going to focus on, no, that was Wendy said they want to focus on making new memories or whatever. And I did like that Ashtray said she was going to speak healing over that relationship, okay? We're going to skip right on past Mia's 2 cents. And then that's when G came back out the door. Now, this is what confused me, y'all. G come back out the door and asked Mia, did she want a drink? What I didn't understand was why Mia told him to sit down. Now, I feel like she was trying to make him sit down because she probably felt like he was leaving because them other women was acting like they had a problem with him. I think that's why she was trying to get G to just sit down and stay and don't you run off of them. It's how I took it, but I can't really be sure because y'all know Mia too messy. So then here come Ashley. As soon as that man came out the door, she had her face tied up in 10 knots. 10. It didn't make no sense. Okay? What you say, Savvy Mama? I'm missing all the comments. Mia get mad when someone says your mama, but she always bringing her up. Baby bringing her up, tearing her down, and dragging her through the mud. And just say, let's talk about your man a little bit in my Dave Chappelle voice. You better say it again, girl. Back to the clumps. Okay? That's right. We're going to talk about him a little bit. Okay, got jokes. It's time to attack Black. So anyway, Giselle brought it up about the sleeping joke. So what if he made a joke about you sleeping? He didn't say anything sexual, rude, anything related to your race, your color, your lack thereof, your religion, your political affiliation, nothing. Somebody made a joke and was like, oh, she over there knocked out. How many times have we heard that? Who in the world gets offended by that? Nobody, but somebody who wants to be offended and is phony as a $4 bill, like Ashley. Okay, so Giselle brought it up and they tried, you know, Ashley took it as, oh, this is my springboard. And let me say this for the record. I wouldn't put it past her and Giselle to have sat down and plotted that out. Like, you serve it up and I'm going to spike it across the net. Well, the problem is, according to Candace, Mia too big to sit back and take anything. So I think Mia put her hand up and blocked that ball. You ain't going to spike nothing over there. It don't matter if Giselle did serve it up. So then that's when she had to revert to, you know, you got amnesia, you got Alzheimer's. Baby, Mia jumped dead on the old jokes. You know, we talked about it when we saw it in the preview. Right? What you say, DS? I'm missing everything y'all saying. Ashley picks an argument with everybody. She is miserable. Baby, miserable as hell. So anyhow, Mia goes straight to the old shaming and you married to an old man. We saw that in the preview. They pretty much ruin certain scenes because they show us the preview. And then when we go look on Instagram, they play the extended previews, the super previews, and all that good stuff. Okay? Mia said Ashley need a D, a big black one, a big black D. Try it. Hilarious. Yes, she did say that. And I'm while I don't necessarily think that I would have said it, it was funny, and we're going to give her that one. Okay? Aggravating or not, it was what it was. Now, this is what I thought was interesting. I like the fact that G was man enough to say, sorry if you felt bad, but I'm not sorry for nothing I said, because really the man ain't say nothing. Somebody saying you was asleep. Where's the lie? You was over there sleeping and chilling. He didn't even think you was awake to hear him say, oh, she over there knocked out. It wasn't nothing to be mad about at all. Thank you, Wanda. That's all it was. That is all it was, honey. And so anyway, she was like, well, you could have kept that. No, you could have kept your mouth shut and nobody wasn't going to say nothing. But now before Mia got to the big black D, what I thought was cute was when she said, where's your husband? And are you sure he's with your children? Now I'm going to tell you a few reasons why it's funny. It's funny, number one, because the man acting like he don't want to touch her stuff. That's number one. And Mia ain't know about that, I don't believe. It's funny, number two, because this man has been rumored to have been cheating on you before. So it was funny because you really and truly don't know where he is. He could have been with Juan for all you know, because we know Juan wasn't there either. Okay? It didn't make no sense. Yes, Kim Grimes, that man, I was going to say that. He did say he was out so long, he was going to enjoy himself. He didn't care nothing about them heifers being miserable. If that's what they wanted to do, they was on their own. Michaels want balls instead of her crotch. Girl, you ain't lying though. That's what the people say. Hey, Tasha Renee, you got the bullseyes out cocktails. Okay, but Mia went there, was like, are you sure? And then somebody hollered. Now I get the feeling that was Candace, y'all. You know how Candace get with her little messy self. But listen, y'all say what you want to say. Candace been funny this season. She been aggravating as per normal. But Candace been funny as hell. Y'all say what you want to say. The girl has been tickling me. Okay? But now this is the other thing that I found amusing. Is that when it comes to Ashley, first she was trying to argue at Chris. Even though Chris was being diplomatic, he was being pleasant. Hey, Nicole, he was being complimentary. Chris ain't do nothing. You mad at Candace, but you trying to argue at her man. So then she gets to the table here, out the door, and you trying to argue with Mia's husband. I don't blame Mia from saying, where's your husband? Because you up in here arguing with everybody else, man. If you was with your man, you could be arguing with him. Or dare I say, is this a misplaced aggression? Because you really want to argue at your man, but you scared if you leave, you might not get that much money for little ATM and money bag, yo. Let me find out that's why you really doing that. Okay? Cocktails, they done already started. You already see the chat is lit and they stay lit. Okay? They always cutting up. But I thought it was interesting. She came on that trip to argue with everybody, man, because her man ain't got her time. But anyway, Karen goes and pops out the cake. Now, it was cute. That was, old folk fun. Ain't nothing wrong with that. They kept it cute, kept it clean. And it was just something real sweet to say, hey, you wanted a girl popping out the cake. I'm the only girl popping out a cake for you, mister. Okay? Chubby girl cute say every time Ashley leave, Michael cheats, allegedly. Well, you said it. Mm-hmm. So she pops out the cake. I thought it was cute. Here come Giselle with her miserable self. Oh, she should have been naked with whipped cream on her nipples. Like, what is wrong with you? You lame-o. Girl, don't nobody want to see you pop out of nothing. Why are you spending your time talking about what this woman should have did in front of a crowd full of people outdoors in a backyard on a vacation, on a couple's trip? Like, she don't even know what to say out of her mouth. It's a matter of she's so pressed to insult and criticize Karen. She didn't even stop to think if that made no sense. You got other people's men out here, but she need to pop out the cake naked. Angie, what you say? Go home and argue with Benjamin Button Daddy. Right. I wasn't even gonna say that. You cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. But yeah, she did all that. And like Karen say, she wasn't finna be naked in front of DJ Nasty G. And he done poked his tongue all out of her and stuff. That's scary. Oh, y'all cold down here. Y'all cold down here. Why are there single people on a couple's trip, though, girl? It's called they need a check. That's why they was there. So anyway, yes. Barbara say, who is her and Robin popping out the cake for? Nobody. Ain't nobody ordered now one of them nasty cakes in a long, long time. But anyway, so they went through with that, and then, they asked Wendy in the confessional, how do you think you scored? She said 10s across the board. I'm going to give it to her. I think, to be honest, I think Wendy planned a very good trip. I think she was a good host. She engaged everybody. She was friendly. I think the problem that Giselle and Robin got is she not kissing they behind, and she not jumping through no rings of fire to try to be in their good graces. And see, Robin come talking about a -5 and still harping on the fact she don't feel comfortable talking to her. So why didn't you stay your Jake from State Farm looking behind home? Ain't you got to give out some insurance quotes? What you was doing there in the first place? And how you paying for that room, and you talking about you over budget on a warehouse and on a house you building and trying to get a warehouse and this and that. Girl, you should have been somewhere taking care of your business. Since you're not comfortable talking to her, and it's bothering you so much that you still talking about it. Ain't a woman alive that I'm gonna be walking around mad because she not talking to me. I don't care. Unless you happen to be a woman who is a lesbian and you dating that woman, why are you having a fit and you can't shut up about the fact that she ain't talking to you? That girl don't go with you. She ain't none of your man. Listen, Robin about to make me think she got some misplaced aggression. Are you really angry because Warren is ignoring you and you trying to throw it off on Wendy? Because it darn sure look like that's what you doing. Just like I feel like Ashley's being aggressive with everybody else, man, because her man ain't got her time. Tammy say, I guess Giselle has let the cat out the bag. She tired of seeing wobbly naked. Oh, see, y'all done pull out the sniper rifles already. We ain't even into this thing good, and y'all done started. Yeah, they said they weren't coming, and they should have stuck to it and kept their dry tails home. Ain't nothing worse than some miserable heifers from the Dry Cat Society. Ain't nobody got time for that. What you say, Robin is dry as a Chico stick. Baby, Robin is dry as the Sahara Desert and a pack of graham crackers. Robin is dry as powdered concrete. Okay? She dry as number 10 sandpaper. It's ridiculous. Wendy was giving them, you heifers ain't gonna kill my vibe. That's exactly what she gave, and ain't nothing but a miserable heifer can't stand to see somebody move on about their business and be happy. That's all that lady was doing. Like, look, I tried to be cool with y'all. We ain't cool, and it is what it is. Bye. Okay, is Jamal coming? Ask again, Dolce. Zelene say Ashley was feeling left out because her man wasn't there. Noah want her. She thought leaving him the children was gonna stop him from cheating. I don't know how she thought that when you the one went and handpicked the nanny. You better hope she better hope that Michael wasn't home handpicking the nanny. Now that's all I'm gonna say. Something was funny about that. Yolanda say Juan don't want Robin. He seems over her in the finale. Girl, you know we got to talk about it. Hey, Allison. The Robin problem is she misdirecting her anger to the wrong person. Yeah, what you doing taking that out on them women? They don't go with you. Now, the people say they think maybe you and Giselle got a thing going on, but I don't think Wendy ever touched you. You need to work that out. See, people like that scare me. Because if you could act like that over somebody who ain't never laid a finger on you, if somebody actually sleep with you, they'll probably have to push you off a bridge. Oh, my God. Wow. I ain't never been pressed to hang up under no female like that. DS say, I know Robin didn't say a -5 when she and Giselle gave that little event in the driveway. Yeah, child. You know Giselle had her outdoor party. I don't even know what else to call it. You know I was calling it the Bug Bonanza. Barbara say Wendy didn't give the Green Eye Bandits nothing. Nobody wants them, and they seem to get sick and tired of one another. Of course, honey, when you leave two miserable people together, after a while, they're going to start attacking each other because they both miserable. They're going to piss each other off. But let me leave that alone. It is what it is. After the -5 comment, and I don't feel like talking, so they get back and they having their little one-off conversations. And they were pretty much cute. Ain't nobody really tripped too hard. You know, I did laugh at Candace saying G was a lunatic. I don't think she meant it in a bad way. She was just laughing because that man was buck wild. DJ Nasty G is one of a doggone kind. All right, JC is calling y'all out. Please hit the like button to help your sister out. If you ain't hit it, ain't gonna hurt you to hit the button. Go on and slap that bad boy and help me out. I got you. Don't get weak, Sasha. Don't get weak. Credit card must have been at the limit for the bandits. Hey, that's all I'm saying. Something funny. Yeah, he filtering money out. But listen, all I can say, she better put all her hopes on ATM and money bag, because that's gonna be her best way to get her bread on. So then get this. Hold on. After Candace called G a lunatic, why? Tell me why, y'all. Wendy gonna say Uncle Big Daddy G. I was through. But at least it was a fun, lighthearted joking. It wasn't nothing nasty or mean-spirited. So then G was like, he'd been out too long. He was going to have his fun, which I understood. Karen sent butterflies to people, which, Karen, she's the grand dame. I guess that's all we can say. She real crazy and special. The jokes went everywhere. Everybody laughing about these butterflies. Some of them was half dead. The people said they was moths. I hate to agree with Gizzard or Rob Bass, but they did kind of look like moths to a certain degree. I understood, what she was trying to do, and I'm going to give her an A for effort and an A for originality. I ain't never considered sending nobody no doggone live butterflies. That seemed a little crazy. It seemed just a little crazy, but it's cool. It's cool. The jokes went out. But I'm going to tell y'all this joke right here, and I don't know if y'all caught it, but I got to do it. You say Robin dries Kenya skin. Now you know what? That's too far. In the words of Teddy Brooks, DT, you're gone too far. Okay? But it's funny. Anyway, the funniest part of the butterflies, Angie, what you say? Hold on. Angie crazy. Angie say Rob Bass butterflies died as soon as they got a whiff of her box. Well, I'm going to tell y'all the real joke, in my opinion, was at her house. She was so happy that Juan was actually there that day because, he normally don't be there. Okay? Yeah, she do be over the top, Yolanda. But y'all didn't catch the joke. Y'all didn't catch the real joke. You missed it. Hey, Kia. Yeah, Juan and say Robin bad son locked them out. But that ain't the funniest thing happened at Robin's house. First of all, Juan got scared. And did y'all notice Juan went to turn around and run and leave Robin out that door by herself? If he thought something scary was going on, why wouldn't he grab his woman and say, baby, come on here? He left her standing there and took off to run and leave her. The only reason Juan did not run in that house and slam that door in her face is because the children had locked them both out. If not for that, we would have had a whole nother scene to laugh at. That was the part that knocked me over, knocked me dead, and I didn't think I was gonna come back. Okay, you saw that? Yes, took off. He took off. That man don't even have a fondness for her. You even if it's your homie, you gonna say, "Hey man, come on," or "Man, you better run." He didn't say nothing. That man took off and ran, left her there. The only reason that she didn't get completely abandoned is because them baby kids of hers locked them both out the door. Because she just another. Ooh, I can't call that woman no man. She done had children now. You saw that smooch off the chain. Juan tried to go back in the house. He was scared of them butterflies. And that's how you know something in the milk ain't clean. He ran off in granddaddy kitten heels. Sure did. First of all, I wouldn't want a man that'll run off from butterflies. He ran from butterflies. Butterflies. That's all I'm saying. First of all, she chasing the wrong man anyway. What you want, hey, logger curves? What in the world you want with a man that run from butterflies? But not only did he run from them, if somehow in his mind, in his spirit, y'all, that he felt like the butterflies was dangerous, why the hell he didn't take her with him? Lord, what you say, Barbara? Juan was probably hoping it was some killer bees. I'm through. You know, killer bees make noise. Butterflies don't do nothing but flutter. And that was pitiful that he left that girl out there, but them killer butterflies is what they were. So anyhow, that tickled me. Mia was concerned about her children while she was gone, she said. Remember, she said that when she was talking to Wendy and them, still dragging her mama through the mud. You know how she do. She like to drag her mama. She ain't happy unless she dragging her mama. What you say, Easy Breezy? Talking about he don't do bugs. He doing well enough. He doing well enough to walk in that house. Now, that's all I'm going to say. But anyway, so Mia sitting up there with G and say that her mama, I guess this was after the trip. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. It looks like after they had their trip, they decided to do like a little staycation. They wasn't going to go off nowhere. They just wanted some time alone for their anniversary, which I thought that was cute. I thought that was real nice. Okay, with the feminine touch, Marva. Okay. But say the mama just kept calling, beeping the phone, interrupting, talking about what to feed the children. First off, I feel like, I don't know, y'all. Do y'all feel like she was telling the truth on that lady? Or like they was putting on for the camera? I want to feel like it's the truth because I don't think that DJ Nasty G is a liar. Now, he might thrust and honk and lick out his tongue and tell dirty jokes, but the man don't strike me as a liar. And he say the lady kept calling, talking about what to feed the children. How in the world you don't know what to feed the children? Kenya 330, y'all still talking about Juan. Say Juan took off like Forrest Gump. He did. Okay. What you say, Angie? He don't do bugs. He does bottoms. Oh, my. Okay, so y'all got the sniper rifles out. I understand. I feel you. So anyway, say she kept interrupting, asking them what to feed the children. Say G say eventually he called them, was like, why you keep calling this girl? And so she tells him, these are your kids, and hung up. Now, what I find interesting, it's starting to look like to me that the lady, Helene, like it had been too much. You know, she already had them for the weekend, then y'all come back and take off again. Now, see, I feel like what Mia's trying to do is make up for lost time. Like, you live with my sister and take care of her children with her, but she's not considering the fact that her sister is also there helping with the children, not just leaving them on the mama and taking off. And I think that Mia wants, like, well, whatever you do for her kids, you need to come take care of my children. She wants a nanny that's her mama. That way she ain't got to worry about nobody sleeping with her man, is what I really believe. Allison say, I don't blame for Juan to run. First, he got to deal with Robin non-wash behind, and now bugs. It's too much. Wait a minute. Do you think that man thought them was roaches from inside that house? Let me shut up. Sabin mama say, I was trying to figure out if they went right after the couples trip. If so, she had them a long time. Uh-huh. Now, LEL says, Shanitra, the woman is just getting used to being able to choose meals for herself. I'm not surprised she didn't know what to feed the children. What I do, because she been out of jail for 2 years. And she been over there with the sister taking care of her children. I think the issue about the food was Mia's children is a little spoiled and they might not have wanted what she was trying to give them, is what I think. And yes, Celine, I do think she was exaggerating a little bit. There go Red Label. How you doing, little brother? We're so glad you made it. Okay. Yes, honey. We got a celebrity in the house. Red Label. Now, what you say, Marva? They took advantage of Mia's mama. She was ready for a break. Yeah, that's why she said these are your kids. That's what I took. So they say they had to go back 2 hours after they left. But I think it was pushing it to go on a trip and then say, well, we want to do a staycation too. But I think that was her trying to, make her do for her children or leave my children on you. You've been over there with her. Now I'm ready for you to be over here and take care of my kids. And yes, Lala, hey, Bookie, say Mia want a maid. She do. She do. She ain't trying to, spoil her mama and love on her mama. She want her mama to be the maid because she think her mama owe her something. Now, that's what I think. Y'all, look who up in here, AT2. How you doing, boo? All right. If y'all want to come holler at me, AT2 or Red Label, y'all can come. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and do like this here and just drop it on in there. If y'all want to holler, come holler. Straight like that. But anyway, that's what I think. And then say when they got back that the mama cussed G out. G said he ain't even talk back. Okay, I'm glad you pulled up to the porch, baby. I'm glad you did. Now, what you say, Dr. J? Why didn't Karen just do a video invitation? She could have had butterflies in the background. Child, y'all know Karen crazy. This ain't no secret. Okay, this is not a secret. Y'all know Karen is mad as a hatter. We like her brand of crazy, but we can't pretend like it ain't what it is. Okay. So anyway, she decided she wanted to fight or whatever, and she left. Mia went to crying, talking about it brought up her trauma from her mama abandoning her. She thought her kids was going to get abandoned, and she felt bad because her children was like, what's wrong with grandmama? And why grandma mad? And then basically said that, they wasn't really comfortable with her watching them no more. But let me say this. Why when they showed Mia's picture, she was a cute kid? Scared me. Yeah, I don't think she did make plans for the extended stay. I think that they decided to do that and they didn't tell the mama. And they just thought they was going to spring it on her like she owed them something. Okay? I think that was the plan. And when they sprung it, they got what they got. Divinely Country, hey, boo. Say, I feel like the only reason Mia is dealing with her mom is because the pandemic stopped people from having nannies and she thought she could use her. Say it again, baby. Say it one more time because you telling the truth. Hey, Zoe. But yeah, it's the truth. She trying to use her mama. And I feel like part of the reason she trying to use it is because she's scared that her man going to sleep with another woman if she bring the heifer in the house. I said it and I stand by it. Latavia said, I would have liked to hear the mama side of the story. And me too. Because see, a lot of this stuff with the mama, we see her on the camera for a couple of minutes. It ain't like with Wendy mama. She be on the camera for a couple of minutes and then she have to go. They don't really let her say what she want to say. They don't really let her say what she want to say. And I feel like she don't really get to speak her piece. That's right. Hey, Lime Jello. But I couldn't get over that. She turned out so cute. Yes, but she was a cute little girl. And she done chopped and hacked and melted part of her face off. I don't know why she did it like that, but she was actually a cute little girl. Very cute. Say the face wasn't tattooed when she was a child. Right. Yeah, that's tattoos. That's what y'all call it. Okay. Oh, you was hollering at Lala. Okay. Lala say, the way Mia exploits her mama makes me uncomfortable. And me too. Okay. Yes, AT2, thank you for the super chat, boo. We want to hear from Mia's mama. I know I do. I need to hear from the mama because something is real funny. Something funny with that. The way they telling her story, but she don't get to tell her own story. Something is terribly wrong. So anyway, moving right along from that debacle, Giselle started talking about her doing her driveway. She gonna do a circular driveway, and she picking out flowers and shrubberies and whatnot. Called it Hotel Giselle and whatever. So she decides she gonna talk to her children about dating. Now y'all know how I feel about this mess going to your children about grown-up conversations and topics and themes. Her and Robin is terrible for that. They are absolutely terrible. Okay? Latavia, what you say? Didn't Mia leave her son at the beginning of the season? It's the hypocrisy of it all. It's true. Yes, chopped and screwed. Okay? Did you say, wait a minute, DT is out of control. Snipers, listen, y'all crazy. DT say Mia James almost Thornton got a face that looked like a mountain range. And just say Vampire Diaries gone wrong. See, this is a problem. So she talking to her children about grown people stuff and her dating and what y'all think about it. And all right, hey Ebony M. And you know, the children was like, you know, it's cool if you want to date, go ahead if you want to date. They didn't seem real interested in the conversation. And they was like, we don't want you to die alone because you're pretty lonely. It was terrible. So then she gonna throw in there talking about she casually dating. Casually dating, girl, but you can't tell us nobody's name. You ain't got to give us the man's entire dossier, but you could have said his first name is Tim, John, James, Matthew, Mark, Luca, John, the Apostle Paul, anybody. She couldn't even give us a name, honey. Not even a name. Hey, Saucepan, nothing. She ain't said a thing. Yeah, they get her together. Completely sugar-free, diabetic friendly. You say she looked like one of them cheap ventriloquist dolls. Oh, no. Not Slappy. Not Slappy. So she's sitting there talking to the children about her business, and they really started reading her and talking about that she's emotionally unavailable. And one of the babies called her a vampire and told her she need to lead by example and said it's been 50 years of struggle. Now, it don't get no deeper than that. I'm sorry, it don't. They read her from cover to doggone cover. And she keep talking about, I'm emotionally tough. I'm emotionally tough. That heifer ain't emotionally tough. Can I tell the truth what I really think? Say they done all had work done, but Mia done had too much. She been back too many times. Okay, thank you, Angie. Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. Somebody. She could have said a name, but she couldn't even come up with a name that quick because she was lying. That was like girls in high school that didn't have no boyfriend. So they would say, I got a boyfriend, but he don't go to this school. That's all I heard when she said that. Yes, Savvy Mama. 50 years of struggling is what the baby said. And I heard her. There you go. Out of the mouth of doggone babes. All right? It was sad. And I felt bad for that cow in that moment because I think that it was a wake-up call. You running around here trying to act emotionally tough and you supposedly got walls up. Ain't nothing going on with her but the fact that she's a coward. It's not that you tough and got walls up. Okay? The problem is she's a coward. You're afraid to show your emotions because you spend all your time attacking other people. And because you spend all your time attacking other people, you're afraid that if you show vulnerability, that somebody's going to do to you what you constantly do to other folks. She looks for weak points and soft bellies that she can poke at, stab, and poke with sticks. So she's afraid to show vulnerability because she is afraid that somebody gonna give her that same work that she try to give other people. That don't make you tough. It don't mean you got walls. It just means you a coward and a clown. At the end of the day, girl, you better say it again. Walls, you know she ain't got no walls. Baby, she open like a football field, but I'ma shut up because that ain't my business. Diamond Pearl Jim say the demeanor of most bullies. That don't make you tough. It just means you a clown. A whole one. Her washcloth is her man. I'm through. Leave it to a Florida girl to bring it to your blood raw. Compliments of Mimi, the head sniper. But that's all wrong with her. You're not tough. First of all, it takes a lot more mental toughness, a lot more strength, a lot more bravery to be vulnerable and to be open and say, hey, that hurt me. That made me feel bad. I love somebody. My heart is soft toward this person. That takes way more strength, bravery, and mental toughness than running around with your face hard like an old biscuit with no shortening. That don't make you tough. It just make you act ugly. And all that frowning ain't her friend. She already got more lines in her face than Clint Eastwood, but I'm going to shut up. Lel say she was struggling to hold back them tears while talking to the therapist. She's a hard woman, hard like burnt cookies. No, she just hard like some old leather been left out and sun dried. She ain't hard like that. Ain't nothing tough about her. She's soft as hospital cotton is what it is. That's why she keep wrinkling like that. But anyway, got on past that, and then here you go with Ashley and her psychologist. Now, this was interesting. The first thing that was interesting about it was why in the name of God. Now I'm going to tell you who bold. Before I ask this question, who is brave and bold? Ashley's got to be the bravest soul on that whole show because she got in front of that camera and slicked that hair up into a bun, even with her hairline starting at the middle of her doggone scalp. I don't know too many people bold enough to pull a ponytail when they got a hairline like George Washington. I didn't know if I was looking at her or a dollar bill or a quarter. She had that hair pulled up in a ponytail, and I was like, well, where is her edges? Where do her edges start? And then I have the question, can you still call it an edge when it's in the middle of your scalp? Is that still an edge, y'all? It almost looked like them people used to be at the airport, them Hare Krishna people. You know how they would shave all their hair and leave a patch in the back for the ponytail? That's kind of what it looked like. But she pulled it up there. She said, I don't give a darn. Edge or no edge, I'm wearing this bun today. And Ashley, Pennywise, my hat is off to you. You are the real MVP, and you the real gangster on this show. Okay, because she said, I don't give a darn if it's a forehead or if it's a parking lot. I'm wearing this bun today. I bet you I wear it today. What you say, Easy Breezy? It's her center. I was wondering if it was still called an edge when it's back that far. Baby, she listen. She like her beat down low and her top let back. Let me quit playing. But she definitely had that top let back. Okay? Michael gave birth to that baby. He may have. What you say? You say, child, it's not an edge, it's a core. She gonna look like Michael. Well, you know them old people used to say if you stay with a man long enough, you start to look like him. Well, there it is. But anyway, she was talking to her psychologist and she got comfortable and went to talking about the fact that the intimacy between the two is uncomfortable. And she say even when she try to offer it, say he don't want it. Say he don't want none at all. And the therapist asked her, well, when the man say he really don't want it, wait a minute. A lady 747. See, I didn't know you was down here sniping. She say your scalp is off to her. Baby, don't take your scalp off to her. She look like she likes scalps a lot more than she like hair. Okay? And the psychologist say, well, do you feel like he being truthful? Maybe he just don't need that. Maybe that's what it was. And she said, well, the look on her face was funny. Like she was insulted that the lady asked, but you paid her to come talk to you. So she's there talking to you and asking you the questions that you really want to ask yourself. So she said, well, it feels truthful. But to me, it sounded like when she said it feels truthful, she stretched that feel out like she was asking the lady a question. If I was that woman, I'd have said, don't ask me. I just asked you. Do it feel truthful when he said, do it feel like he's telling the truth? I don't think she trusts him. I don't think she believes him. And I think part of this is she putting on because she trying to get ready for that lawsuit for the divorce. And so that way, when she run off with ATM and Moneybag Yo, she can get her spousal payment, a settlement, and some real good child support payments. And I hope you get your money, girl. I hope you get your money. And now what was interesting was that the psychologist had to explain to this ignorant heifer that every touch ain't got to be sexual. Now that says to me that you felt like you was hired more or less as a sex worker in your house. It wasn't necessarily a marriage for love. You was a sex worker. It was an arrangement. I'm going to give you money and you going to bust it open. And so now that he ain't trying to bust it open, she like, well, then how am I going to guarantee my money? Y'all see how that work? When it's a contract and the other person ain't trying to collect their end, you trying to figure out if you still going to be able to collect yours, is what I'm thinking. That's all I'm saying. That's what it looked like to me. Okay? And so it was just interesting to see how she responded to that. And she, answered the lady about, every touch ain't got to be sexual. Baby, she wasn't thinking about that. She trying to make sure either way it go, she can get her mernty. She need her mernty. Okay, yeah, y'all please hit the like button. What you say, Easy Breezy, her job has ended. And that's what Miss Thing is worried about because see, on jobs like that, You can't file for the unemployment. You can't. Y'all listen, if you in the bushes right now and we over here tickling your funny bone, please hit the like button. Or if you don't like the jokes, hit the dislike button. Hit something. Don't just sit there quiet. It's just your finger. You ain't gonna catch a cramp. Hit that bad boy, okay? Help a girl out. So anyway, she said the memory of the cheating is still there. You know, like you can drop a vase and you put it back together, you could still see the cracks. Now, ordinarily, I would say that's true. And ordinarily, I'd be able to sympathize with a woman in her position. But this situation ain't ordinary, so I just can't seem to do it. And I'm going to tell you why. Number one, it is hard, and I do mean incredibly hard, to be cheating on somebody when you know you got an open marriage. You know good and well y'all was in there sharing men and sharing women in your bedroom. She done had more people come through that bedroom than Grand Central Station. I don't even believe she know how many men or women she done had come through her bedroom. But we do know it was more than just her and her husband. So I don't know what constitutes cheating in an open marriage. I don't know nothing about it. Okay, I belong to Papa. Papa belong to me. We ain't got nothing open over him. But if somebody else is doing their thing, what you say, JC? I appreciate it. Say YouTube is making YouTube fun again. Okay, well, let's have fun. That's what I like. But I don't understand her. She say the memory of the cheat is still there. That's the part that make me think that she doing this on national TV to set up for the lawsuit, y'all. Okay? She trying to set up for the lawsuit. Lala say the only positive thing about Pennywise in therapy was she didn't feel the need to pull her boob out. Girl, she did pull it out and breastfeed that baby. She sure did. She pulled out her boob and her forehead at the same time. Now, when I was coming up, you showed one body part or the other, not all of them. But she said, look, forehead and boob out. She bold. She bold, y'all. So then they got to this, the candle photo shoot with Wendy and her mama and her little girl. Now, I thought that was so cute. Mama Wendy is pretty. She just as cute as she can be. But she is a typical mama in that she wasn't trying to hear nothing Wendy had to say. The baby was cute. Everybody was cute. And I like that mama went to cleansing stuff with the blood of Jesus. I say, now that's an Igbo mother for you. That is a West African mama for you. She came ready. She wasn't playing no games. And so they got into the whole education talk because the mama was asking about the photographer. Come to find out, the man is an engineer. And all I'm going to say on the education front, they ain't tell no lies. Not one lie was told, not one lie detected. But what was interesting to me was that I was looking at Wendy like, girl, if you don't pick your moment, why would you try to have this conversation with your mama in front of people? You know, first of all, them ladies is not going to take responsibility for nothing. If you trying to explain to them that maybe some of the choices they made might have hurt you, they're not going to take it as, oh, baby, mama did her best, but I didn't know that hurt you. No, she was going to naturally take that as you was trying to say she was a bad mama and she went left. Mama Wendy was like, girl, shut your mouth. And first of all, by the time she told her to shut her mouth 2 times, Wendy should have let her top lip meet her bottom lip. That's what she should have did, but she kept talking. And it was so cute because by the time she finished, everybody, even though did y'all see the photographer? Everybody was like, we all sorry. She's sorry. We all sorry, ma'am. Honey, Mama Wendy said, I'm going to call me Uber and I'm out of here. She ain't had time. And Mama got up with that big old wagon she was dragging and strutted on out the room and never to be seen again. She didn't want to hear it. Wendy had some good points, and it was definitely something. If it was bothering her, she needed to talk about it. But it was the fact of, girl, why did you do that at the photo shoot? Mama ain't want to hear that. Mama ain't want to hear that. She ain't have time for that. You trying to do this in front of cameras and in front of these strangers. Listen, that lady was not with the bull crap. And I actually feel bad for Mia mama because Mia's mama should have did her the same way. Hooker, we ain't doing this in front of no camera, and I'm finna call me a Uber. Okay? But that lady done been through too much, and I think she was really trying to, extend herself to try to rebuild that bridge with her baby because she knew that she had messed up in the past. Baby mama Wendy was like, girl, don't try me hard as I work for y'all. That's what I heard in her voice. She better be glad them people were sitting there because she might have hit her. Say, why would she have a conversation in front of those strangers? Thank you, Red Label. That's all I'm saying. It didn't make no sense, and it was not the right time at all. Just plain old ugly. No, she didn't have to do that. Now, I understand that she wanted to have the conversation, but it's a time and a place. It's a time and a place. You said she was too much for you. She wasn't too much for me because my mother is just like that. You got to pick your moments with them ladies. You don't just try to talk in front of them people. You don't know them people. Okay? She was working hard to help you. Like she told her, cry now and thank me later. A lot of them old school mamas was like that. They worked hard for you. They made what they thought was the best decisions. Sometimes it wasn't. But the time to do it is definitely not in front of the engineers / photographer at a photo shoot for your candles that ain't nobody finna buy. And is it me or did y'all hear that this hell for selling them candles for $50? Now, who the hell finna give Wendy $50 for a candle? Because I know I ain't. Ain't no way in the world. Red Label say Mama Dot would have gave her to cross the face with that pocketbook. Right. And if them people hadn't been watching, Mama Wendy would have gave it to her too. Say it was random too. She should have did that at a restaurant or at the house. But all because the lady was trying to make small talk with the photographer. That's all it was. Allison said, I'm tired of these ladies using their family for a storyline. They sign up for the show, not their parents and their kids. But now I'm going to tell y'all something. Kenya Moore started that when she went to telling them stories on her mama. So now everybody want to drag their mama through the mud. Trying to, get a storyline. This some trifling stuff. But baby, Mama Wendy got some straightening quick. And I bet you when she got that help by herself, she pulled her all the way straight. Mama got released from the hospital yesterday, G darling. Thank you so much for asking. I appreciate that. You say for Ashley, they'll make an exception. Oh Lord. What you say? Y'all ain't gonna give Wendy $50. Y'all ain't gonna give her $50. Oh man, yes, she got Yankee candle prices. I'm not giving you no $50. We don't even know if the smell stay on them candles. Wendy mama dunk riding in a Uber Lux. Yes, sir. She was out of there. She didn't want to hear nothing. So big ups to Mama Wendy. Mama Wendy was not with the foolishness at all. So then, y'all, we move on to one of the most comical scenes of the evening, which was Ashley and Michael's date night. Red Label say, heck, I barely want to spend $24 for the Yankee. Darn sure not gonna spend $50 for a dang candle. Ain't no way. Yeah, she's doing better. She had a little situation with her heart. It kept speeding up. She was tachycardic and it kept speeding up. She did have a light heart attack. She didn't know until they, checked the blood work and they saw the enzymes. But they did some procedure where they actually shocked her heart. We trying to avoid a pacemaker. They put on some medicine. It didn't work out, so they had to keep her longer and get it out of the system. But, like I told y'all, that lady tough, 23 years on dialysis. She done had multiple heart attacks, still walking around bossing people, telling everybody what to do. That's a real OG, triple OG. Y'all ain't got to worry, but anytime you send up prayers, we appreciate it. Diamond Pearl Jim say her candles are being Marshalls and TJ Maxx in a year. Girl, you giving her a year? I say by the summer. Nobody bought Ashley's yoga shirts and they was cheap. I'm not buying a $50 candle and they ain't got nothing to do with colorism, but everything to do with my pockets. I know that's right, Alicia. That's a pretty picture, girl, and I ain't mad at you. If it end up in Ross, I might cop one. Thank you, Jay. Okay. So now listen, the date night, y'all. She up in there, baby. She got that dress on. She say, look, you gonna give it up tonight, Michael. You gonna give it up tonight. And she had her Corona in there and he came on in there looking uncomfortable. It was real, real interesting. You ain't gonna never like that candle. Girl, if it sold out, it's because she only had 7 of them, just like Robin and them Uglies Flea Market had. So they in there and he come in and, he's looking at her strange and they sit down and have this uncomfortable conversation. But listen, Kenya. Now, girl, when you write, you write. Ashley always looked trashy. That's why I was surprised by her reunion look. That dress by Riley Knox, she finally didn't look trashy. Okay? Yeah, the date night. Oh, yes. So he come in there and she, now did y'all notice that she made sure to let us know that he used to own the Watergate? Okay, that's cool. He sold it. I know he made a pretty penny. That's why I don't get shook when people start saying silly stuff like, oh, them people ain't got no money. No, he got some money. If you ever owned it and sold it, he ain't spending a bunch of money because they just be chilling. I notice black folks spend a lot more money when they got a lot less. Hey, Just Jules JG, say them candles going to be in the Dollar Tree and Dollar General. Well, if they in there, I'm about 5 or 6 of them. I got you. Queen, girl, where you been? Thank you for the super chat. Say, I haven't seen the episode, but I'm enjoying your commentary. Spoiler alert, LOL. I'm so glad you made it. I missed you, girl. Andrew Mack say, why them candles $50 though? Do they smell like unicorn farts? Lord, I just can't. I'm going to pass out. Hold on. Andrew say, ain't nothing sexy about a woman drinking a Corona out of bottle. Baby, hey, you already know what time it is. It was flashbacks with Michael and Warren for me. Thank you, Yolanda. Yes. Ashley is a hot, trashy topic. Amen. So listen. Now, this is what got me on this scene, y'all. She was up there asking him, do he want cheesecake, and feeding him. Is it me, or did that look like a CNA feeding a resident at the nursing home? That was one of the most cringe-worthy moments and scenes I've ever watched in the history of Housewives. That man looked so uncomfortable with her. His eyes were shifting. He was sitting up there looking nervous, his eyes jotting to the side like he was under interrogation, or she was finna do something strange to him that he didn't want. She gonna put the mask on him, and he was like, oh, this is uncomfortable. Is this supposed to be your wife? Why is it uncomfortable, sir? He didn't want none of that, what she told him. Now, it was extremely cringy. I didn't want to watch, but I just couldn't look away because I had to take the notes. You had to fast forward, and I ain't mad at you. I'm telling you, then they go in the room, and she was like, let me take this off so I can lead you to the room. And he was like, okay, I appreciate that. And they head into the room. First thing he do is ask her about the toilet. That man ain't studying her. What you say, creepy candy striper vibes. Yes, the CNA and the resident, she looked like she was going to take that man for a bath in a shower chair, right, directly followed. Yeah, she was forcing herself. Creeped me out. Them eyes is always red because those are bursted capillaries. I'm telling y'all, that man been dead for the last year. I don't believe he's still there. He's not attracted to her, and it definitely shows. You say he was looking for his medical alert bracelet. Y'all done pulled the rifles out again. He wanted one. Oh, wow. Lel said, I wanted to vomit. She climbing that man like he fine or something, and Michael don't want none of that salami Ashley told him. See, salami, let me tell you what else was horrible. It was awkward to watch her try to cock her leg up in front of that camera. Listen, now, y'all, I'm country as a sugar sandwich. Y'all know I'm country with a K. I don't have a whole lot of, highfalutin ideas about trying to be extra, with our deportment and whatnot. However, cocking your leg up in front of a camera on national television, and I believe this heifer showed her drawers. Now, on that scene, I had to look away because I just couldn't take no more. And she looked like she was struggling to get that leg up. Plum, thank you so much for the super sticker, baby. I appreciate it. I'm telling you, it was terrible. Absolutely terrible. Hey, Bianca, girl, where you been? Say, I would be so offended. If somebody like him don't want her, something ain't right. Mike won't want. Y'all ain't playing. Ashley putting on a show for her next money bag. I think so. Yes. It was hard to watch, y'all. It was hard to watch. Diana say Ashley's so desperate to keep her man. She did show her undies. I thought them was her drawers, but at that point I had to tap out, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. I couldn't keep looking at that point. Once the leg got cocked up, I say, listen, y'all done went too far, and I can't take no more. Hey, Veronica. Lala say, when Rumpelstiltskin don't want you, there's a problem. I ain't never seen nobody ride a skeleton. Well, I'm glad I looked away. You rather go, all right, Etta James. All right, Etta. But that was strange. That was a real strange moment. And as soon as they got in that room, he gonna ask her about the doggone toilet. The lingerie looked like she just skinned the leopard and put it on her. Didn't even stitch it. Hot glue. Safety pins is her name. Hey, T-Bell. Now, then Giselle goes to her therapist. That conversation, she got to tell him about the conversation with the children. He did the whole funny thing. Wait a minute. So you skipped the part where he said only one, nobody else. Well, they covered that when she was trying to tell him about, that basically Chris was like, I want to bury the hatchet. He's still going on and on about your wife said this, your wife said that, which lets me know, well, we already know Michael is effeminate as hell. You mean to tell me because of a woman's mouth that you men can't be cool? See, the other men know how to ignore women and just be men. He don't know how to do that because I don't think he never really been one. But I'ma mind my business, and she do look like she smell a little sour, if I gotta tell the truth. Okay? And now you know what, I'm glad you brought that up, Auntie E, because there was one scene there where production is asking Ashley in the confessional, like, is there a bromance between the two of them? And Miss Thing had the funniest look on her face when they asked her about the bromance. Okay, and then they showed all the scenes or whatever. That's why people is talking, because it looks funny. You say he looked guilty for something. He looked guilty because he really didn't want none. He felt bad because he didn't want none of that what she was peddling. Okay, not nursing home porn. I didn't know there was nursing home porn. You just taught me something I didn't know. I don't even know if we supposed to say that word. Yeah, she did snicker. She snickered definitely when they asked her about the bromance. Yes. You had, okay, let me go back. I saw your name and I wanted to holler at you, but I be trying to get all the comments. I know y'all don't understand. These things be moving, baby. They be moving. I can't even find it. Hold on. That ain't no question, but I agree with you. Unless there was another question and I missed it. Ask it again. I get it. Okay. With that milk coming out, might have a sour smell. Oh, no. Oh, no. Easy Breezy says she don't have the right parts. Probably not. Not for his liking. So I got to get to this thing with Giselle and her therapist. First of all, why is this? And is he a licensed therapist? Is he just a friend? Who is this man? Who is he? You say it was giving caretaker gives her patient one last ride. What kind of movies y'all been watching? Ashley holding all of Mike's secrets. Poor thing don't want to go back to her mama house. Older folks in the nursing home are said to be out of control. Ashley is not too live crewing. Pop the coochie, baby. Oh, Lord. She better not be. Oh, my gosh. Y'all crazy. But anyway, I need to know about this man that's supposed to be Giselle's therapist. I'm assuming that's her therapist. Now, it got me that the first thing he said, you my favorite person. Ain't nobody never told her that was that she was anybody's favorite person. I'm like, you putting on for the camera and we know it. Okay, yeah, she went to his house for therapy. It was strange. Sasha, what you say? Hold on. Sasha got some info. He was Candace's therapist, and then she started going to him. Okay, what kind of office is he practicing in? It's giving me design on a dime. Well, they say that was his house. When a troll rejects you, it says a lot about your stuff. Oh, my. Gizzard Neck got a therapist still in school. Y'all killing me. Why is Ashley trying to give Michael that hog head cheese? Oh my gosh. That therapist trying to get in Jizzy draws. You think so? He's a brave soul. You say he done been on RHOA before, so he one of them TV therapists. Okay, gotcha. Okay, gotcha. So anyway, they having this conversation. He telling her about what the children said. Now, the one thing he did ask her that was legit, he asked her why did you try to get back with Jamal? Now, that's the $1 million question. That's what we all want to know. Because, see, if she going to try to pretend like this wasn't just a storyline and they was really back together, which we know they wasn't, what on earth could possibly be your justification for going back to a man that you wrote a book about your darn self and called Cheetah, Pumpkin Eater? Now, she sat there, said, yes, you better do a complete serology panel first. You better say it. So it really got me that she tried to say, well, I felt like he saw me different, like he had more respect for me. Girl, it wasn't about respect. Y'all had an arrangement so you could stay on that show so he don't have to really be responsible for them children. We still haven't addressed why the children didn't want you back with their daddy. They don't mind you dating, but they sure didn't want you back with him. And I think that them children knew it was a lie and they didn't want to be a part of it. That was a mess all the way around the board. There's no way around it, right? So anyway, she gave that cock and bull answer. And then she made the statement. Now y'all help me with this one. She says she want a man, but she don't want to answer to the man. She want a man, but she don't want to answer to the man. I'm confused. You say he gonna be the next fiance. Not if he's smart. She just told him she don't want to answer to no man. That what she said. You notice the IKEA lighting and Walmart flower pots. I've seen them in homes my friends staged on a budget. Well, then that sounds like they might be a match made in heaven. Veronica might be on to something because we know Giselle tacky. He did say some of the same stuff that her children said. Mm-hmm. Just Jules say he gonna be burning soon. Oh my God. Ooh, them poor girls. Yeah, I feel bad. I feel bad for her. You say she got masculine energy. That ain't what I get from her. I get coward. I get somebody who throws stones and hide their hands. I get somebody that don't mind throwing a punch and can't take a punch. All I see on Giselle is a coward. I don't see masculinity. I see a cowardly heifer. Correction, she want a woman to answer to her. Probably. Y'all might be on to something. Hey, Quasia. I would say that's a coleslaw, but not even gizzard neck and therapy go together. Oh my. Girl, look. Now Q just told us that looked like some budget, some IKEA and Walmart stuff going on up in there, and it looked real cheap and tacky. Now, don't you think that they could get together and have a beautiful life? Diamond Pearl Jim say, I feel so sorry for her daughters. It must be tough for them. They never look happy. Would you be if that was your mama on TV acting a fool? Not IKEA and Walmart. Giselle is confused. Child, Giselle probably walked in there and say, oh, this classy. You know how tacky she is. But when she said that, I said, okay, red flag. Then he asked her, what kind of message do you think you sending to your girls? And she's like, not a good one. So it's like you owned up to it, but what you gonna do about it? You still just as trifling as you always been. And then he went back to this, your walls and tough. And I'm sorry, I stand on what I stand on, and I said what I said. She's not tough. She's a coward. She just afraid somebody gonna do to her what she been doing to everybody else. Queen said, I'm sorry to say not bashing moms out there, but her girls are smarter and more highly intelligent than Gizzard Neck. You correct. Those girls have had to be mature because they have a mama and a daddy that act like immature teenagers. Daddy out there humping anything with a pulse. Mama done humped out. Now she just sitting around being miserable and attacking folks and embarrassing them on television. Wendy's mama was like, you pissing me off. Yeah. That's for real. It's sad. It's really sad that them girls always got to get her together. Gizzard really think that tacky furniture look good. She proud. Oh, she proud of that mess. What you say, Andrew Mack? The girls are her karma. Now you right, because they call her on her mess every time. And it really ain't nothing she can say. Now it was rough when them girls told her we can't look up to neither one of y'all. Now Dr. J say even when they was married, the girl said, I never knew what a real marriage looked like. Now y'all know that's pitiful. That's pitiful now. That is pitiful. Now ain't no marriage is perfect. A lot of us grew up seeing some stuff with our parents' marriages, but they really said you didn't even show them what a real marriage looked like. Okay. Hey, African born 78. You're in Afghanistan and it's your birthday today? Oh my God. Y'all, please tell African born 78 happy birthday. If you got a cash app, drop it and we'll show some love. I got you. Them girls had to be each other's emotional support system. That's too much for children. But y'all make sure y'all tell African born 78 happy birthday now. Come on. Do it like we do it over here. That's right. And see, she's giving them a bad example of everything, but it almost looked like the way these girls are taking it is they're watching her learning what not to do. They watching her learning who not to be and how not to show up in the world. Now, that's sad. It's good in a way because you don't want these girls to be trifling. However, it's real bad when your daughters are learning how to be by basing all their actions on being opposite of you. You would want your girls to be proud of you on some level so that they can have something like their mama and be proud to say, well, I cook like my mother. I behave like my mama. I pray like my mama. I take care of people because my mama took care of people. But this is what she showed. African born, Andrew May. African born. You bad as me. Because I know I mess up some stuff too. Okay? I appreciate y'all showing that love. You are in the Air Force. All right. We proud of you. Thank you for your service, Lord. The Scorpios in the house. We done had the Libra take over, and I guess it's Scorpio season. Here y'all go. Have African born 87. Happy birthday to you. We appreciate you. We love you, and I'm glad you made it in tonight. Okay? That's all right, Andrew Mack. We know you meant that. Oh, there go the Cash App. Hold on. Listen, I'm a pin it. Y'all show some love. Please show some love. Show some doggone love. I'm pinning it to the top of the chat. Now y'all make it do what it do. Please and thank you. Y'all know that's our version of pinning that dollar to your shirt. I don't care what it is. Show some love. You say Libra Nation continues. Y'all done started this stuff. Y'all done started it. Y'all done started it. Okay. Yeah, let's do it like this. I'm gonna put the one from JC up there. That's even better. There we go. There we go. So anyway, that's really how they ended this episode. Now I'm gonna tell y'all what got my attention on the preview. You know we got to talk about the preview a little bit, and you got to keep your eyes open because you know all next week we gonna be seeing on Instagram, on Bravo Shade Room, on BravoTV.com, them extended previews, them extended clips, letting us know what time it is and what to look forward to on next Sunday. Hey, Vanessa, you made it? You say, hey, sis Shanitra and family, Jizzy Girls was painful to watch. They were. And it wasn't so much pain for her, it was pain for them. Because, you know, they probably don't feel comfortable having to tell their mama stuff like that. And I did feel bad for Giselle because I think sometimes she acts like an idiot and she doesn't consider how it makes her look in the eyes of her children. It shouldn't matter what nobody else think of you. If your children feel that way about you, you need to tighten up. You're a little raggedy. Get yourself together. Okay? So anyhow, in the previews, now, it looked like it's going to be good. And I find it interesting that we got two white folks acting a doggone fool on the show. So Michael and Chris decide that they're gonna act ignorant at the table. Now, we done heard Chris say he was ready to just go ahead and bury everything. Like, he don't need, like, we can bury the hatchet. We ain't got to keep arguing. They say the Cash App ain't correct. Hold on. Is that the right Cash App, African born? Because who said it ain't correct? Morgan said it ain't right. Hold on. Let me see if it work on mine. No, it can't be right because it's not coming up on mine either. Please drop it again if you don't mind. If you got an opportunity. I know you say the internet a little funny over there, but please drop it again so we can show some love. Please and thank you. Maybe the 7 part ain't correct. Okay, all right. Now I want to go back through the chat. It is Ted Y7. That's what he put. That's what African born 7 put. 78. Is it supposed to be Ted Y78? Is that what we're looking for? You say you missed the States? Well, we know you coming home. We know you'll be home after a while. Yeah, please give it to us again. Is it with no 7? Is that the issue? No 7? Let us know so we know what to do now. We trying to celebrate with you. Y'all give African born a second so they can update us. So it was interesting to watch those two go at it. I found it interesting in the past that Michael called Chris white trash. I ain't saying he lying. I ain't saying he telling the truth. But I find it interesting that he could call anybody white trash. Not when I'm just saying pot meet kettle. So Michael was like, well, you put your hand on me and you owe me an apology. In reality, kind of, sort of, Chris did go off, but I feel like they were still mad about that lawsuit situation. He should just apologize for that. And I feel like Michael should apologize for running up on that man and tell him anything about his wife at all. Y'all knew y'all wasn't friends. Y'all knew y'all hadn't made no peace. Okay, so let's just tell the truth. And what? Shame the doggone devil. So now, past that, that was interesting. Then we get on to Candace was like, oh, this is the whitest privilege. Now, I get so confused with Candace with this because it's like, does she believe in her mind that Chris ain't white or he's not clear? It's like she refers to people in relation to him as though he's not a clear person. Like she think he black or some kind of off black. I've never heard of off black. Well, I guess, I've seen weave that's off black, but I've never heard of an off black person. But that's how she acts, like he's a really light black person. That man is not black. He is clear. And we need to tell the truth. We need to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Okay? So I found that interesting with her talking about the white is white privilege. It was like, okay, I hear you, but So then Chris is getting hyped and he yelling and hollering in her face. TXDDYW, African born, 78. I don't know. I'm scared. We don't know what we're supposed to be doing. TXDDYW? Is that you? Oh, just do it the other way with no 7, because TXDDYW is a whole different person. Child, I'm scared. But yeah, she really does. She acts like she doesn't, no, that's our people, Quasia. That ain't no scam, but they're my folks. But I'm just trying to get the Cash App right because we don't want to give it to the wrong person. Anyway, so then he yelling and screaming and hollering in her face. And I thought it was interesting that she was like, no, you're going to get up out my face with that. Now, remember, if y'all remember, while they was over there on the Chesapeake Bay, she was calm. Ashley was screaming, and he tried to get up and make her leave the table, and she wasn't even the one hyped. We need confirmation, African born. Is it the Ted Wise with no 7, or is it the TXDDY? W? Like, which one is it, baby? We don't want to give no money to somebody we don't know. Now, what you say, Tammy? Michael's white privilege comes with him having money. Chris has no money. I understand, but white privilege is white privilege. How's she gonna holler about white privilege and you laying up there with a whole clear man? Yeah, we gonna get it straight, Laythel. Hey, girl. We just want to double check and make sure that it's not TXDDY. W and it's just Ted Wise, so we know which one is which before we do anything. Everybody, don't nobody pull the trigger till we get clear on who's who. But I thought that was interesting. So he couldn't support her when she was just being attacked and she was trying to defend him. But now that he done got heated, he's actually elevated, screaming, yelling, he in her face. And the girl was like, no, you ain't finna talk to me like that. And she was finna go. And he talking about, that's what we doing? Of course that's what she's doing. Why would she stay there and let you yell, scream, and holler in her face? You walked off from her and she wasn't doing nothing. Yeah, Andrew Mack, still in Afghanistan. That's why I'm waiting, because I know the connection be real bad. It's a long way from home. Okay? So that was interesting. And then Robin up there being stupid, talking about telling Juan, well, I don't want to let what happened before happen again. And the man was like, that was 13 years ago, you being stupid. And that's when we saw Juan walk off from her. I think Juan was coming real close to telling her, like, girl, you know we not together for real. Stop harassing me. Okay? So I thought that was very interesting, and I cannot wait to see what happens next. Candace is such a contradiction. I'm really starting to believe she's jealous of Ashley. I don't know whether she's jealous of Ashley or not, but I didn't really see her bothering Ashley with that. Them two men was arguing. So I can't put it on that. I think that Candace want money of her own so people can quit laughing at her for spending her mama money. And she with that man who money ain't right. I tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and run the play. I'm going to send it to the Ted Wise. Don't y'all do nothing yet. And then African Born 78, you let me know if you got it. Okay? And if it ain't you, then somebody else going to be real happy. Okay, simple. Internet acting up. Well, I just sent it to Ted Wise, and you let me know if you got it. And yeah, Red Label, everybody is not out of Afghanistan right now. So let's, you know what I'm saying? We got to be real. It's not simple for our folks to be over there like that. And if we can do something to show some love, then I definitely want to do it. But Robin is really pressing her luck with Juan. She know that man don't like her, and she keeps doing it. She tried it that time when she got mad at Wendy, having him call her, and she's saying stupid stuff on the phone, trying to get him to play into it, and he basically embarrassed her and hung up on her. And now she up here putting on for the camera, talking about I just want to make sure what happened before don't happen again. First of all, that man can't cheat on you when he don't go with you. And you ain't scared of him cheating on you. That is not your issue, girl. Stop it. Just stop it. Nothing about her and Juan gives us romantic, together, like each other, nothing. I don't even think she likes him, to tell the truth. I think this is just for the television. What you say, Barbara? Barbara say Juan should have said, I hope you don't do what you did years ago. Right, and go burn off all the money. Lord, Just Jewel say wide back is stupid. Y'all getting ready to pull out? Listen, let me know if that money hit you. I just sent you a little something. Let me know. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, she did all that putting on. Right, Lacey. I don't believe that man really like her like that. And I don't think she likes him like that. This is definitely for the show. Doing it for the Bravo checks, okay? LEL say Robin is pretending like she has room to argue with that man. She said one word away from him punching. She's like, what you say? She one word away from him punching her in the chest. I see it in his eyes. That man better not hit that woman in the chest. He better not. What you say? Juan is very standoffish toward Robin. You can tell when a man is not into you. You say one thing he don't like, he jumped in the car. He was out of there so fast, he ran off in that car quicker than he ran from them butterflies outside that house. Okay? Ashley said Michael previously owned that hotel they were staying at. Yeah, that's what we covered. He used to own the Watergate, which is interesting. That's an interesting piece of trivia. But that's why I say he got money, and she want to make sure we know that he used to own the Watergate. But girl, you better listen. You might want to get you a third baby instead of worrying about losing weight to shut Candace up. You better get you a third baby and cement your check. Because see, at the end of the day, Candace ain't got no baby because she know ain't no money coming from that man. It don't matter how many babies she got. Okay? Now what you say, Mama D? Mama D say Chris is the new Apollo and Michael is the new Peter. Remember how they acted at Kim's baby shower. RHOP giving old school RHOATs. Love it. Okay. Andrew Mack say Juan treats Rob him how Mark treated Kenya. Yes, but worse, at least Mark would ride in the car with her every now and then and be filmed with her. Juan don't come nowhere near that girl unless he's standing at a distance. I don't have no problem with Juan. Juan, all right. He just don't want to be with her. Juan is tired of that Roach Motel Rob Base trying to keeps trying to force him back to. Probably. That's all right, girl. That's all right. At least you made it. Why we never see Robin or Juan at Juan's basketball games? Right. It's a lot of questions for that situation, y'all. That baby coming from Walmart department. Oh Lord, you so crazy. The toy department. Third baby is what he trying to prevent. Right, and I need her to be aggressive. Be aggressive. Get that third baby. Exactly. It's very painful to watch, and it's embarrassing more than anything. I know you need a check, but girl, come on. Or you need to give Juan a pep talk before the camera come on. Like, look, you better sell this. Queen say Robin wants to hold a grudge for next season's storyline. She can't even have a civil conversation, but wants to portray Wendy as aggressive. As for one, he has emotionally checked out of RHOP and out of that situationship with her. Barbara say Mark tried to play the game a little bit for TV. Juan don't. Juan ain't got time. Juan ain't got time. Well, listen, I didn't ever hear back from African Born 78. I sent a little piece of change to let you know we love you. I hope it came through. We didn't ever hear back from you. I assume it's the connection. I just sent it to the Ted Wise one. I'm assuming that was him, because he said just drop the 7. So that's what I did. If y'all want to do that, go ahead. We know you're a long way from home. We pray that you get home safely. Much love, much support, and we thank you for your service. Everybody who in here tonight, I appreciate y'all coming to hang out with your sister. We had a good time laughing and clowning and kikiing about these silly people. Okay. Also, yes, I did see the girl say the house was a shack. The baby don't lie. Baby don't lie. Also, if y'all already hit the like button, I appreciate you. If you didn't hit it on your way in, make sure y'all hit it on the way out. We done laughed. We done talked about these people. We done beat the dead horse and knocked the fleas off Fluffy. We may as well drop it and come back during the week when they hit social media and start acting silly, because you know they will. Also, if you hung out and you had a good time and you know you're going to be back, go ahead on and subscribe. Click that notification bell and make sure you hit all, so you know every time we go live over here. Okay, we don't want you to miss nothing. And there's a membership link in the description box below the video, a join button, and a membership tab on the main channel for this page. Look, we appreciate y'all. It's been real. Y'all been the best, and your girl is tired. I'm getting off here right now. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Okay, so this is the one, the TXDDYW. Well, I just sent some money to the first one. So that's the right one, y'all. Well, I guess let me send some money to you, because the other person sure got something for your birthday. Let me go on and do this. Whoever Theodore Wiseman is, here's to you, baby. All right. All right, it's been sent. Happy birthday to you. I hope you have a great night. Y'all get some rest. We'll be back in here for Good Morning Royal so we can greet each other and show some love. I appreciate every last one of you. Okay, that's all right, Andrew Mack. That other person might have needed that little change. You know what I'm saying? So love is love. I don't care who get it. I send it to both of them. It's all right. In the meanwhile, y'all have a good night. Say your prayers, sweet dreams, and I hope you have a wonderful day on Monday at work or school or whatever you got going on. I'll talk to you later. Bye, y'all.